Geoff Downes is one of the most legendary keyboard players of all time, and everybody knows all of your work, I have to say.
Some of it, yeah. But yeah.
He's done a couple of records.
Yeah. I mean, 3 bands essentially. The Buggles, of course, who you know about. Asia and Yes. So all 3 bands are still going to this day, which is pretty good for me.
It's amazing. I saw Yes was out for a long time, and you guys just got off the road.
We've been going for the last. I rejoined the band 5 years ago, and we've been doing the album series stuff. So it's been very interesting, learning a lot of the old stuff from Rick Wakeman and Tony Kaye, who of course were, you know, very. Hammond was very much a part of their arsenal, and myself to a large degree as well.
So in Geoff's rig, if you haven't seen it, which I've had the honor of seeing multiple times, it's like a mobile walk-in closet of keyboards is what you seem to have going on.
There are a few there, yeah. I cut down from my original 28 keyboard stage setup with Asia, and I'm down to about 12 now.
Well, I have a lot of respect for your roadies.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting on a bit now, so certainly Will Alexander, who's been with me for 5 years, who's been with the Stones and Fleetwood Mac and Keith Emerson, so it's great having him on board because he was a great exponent of repairing a lot of Keith Emerson's Hammonds when he used to stab the knives in it, and so he used to have to rebuild them every night. So it's really good having a kind of a old school sensitivity there.
Right. So Geoff has an SK1 and an SK2, but now we're sitting in front of the new flagship premier sort of granddaddy keyboard, which is the new XK5. And I know, Geoff, you've had some chance to have some time with this new rig. Can you tell us a little bit about what you love best about it, and also how it's different from the SK series?
Well, this is an amazing machine. I think that, in terms of the physical aspect of playing a Hammond, which I think we discussed on previous occasions, is the actual hands-on approach. And the refinement that they've done in, for instance, when you trill a note, and you can bring in the various octaves, so that it really does feel it's like a real Hammond, in every department. A great machine. It just sounds the business, I mean, I don't think you could get it any better than this, quite honestly.
Does it feel differently? Because I know we've worked a lot with new contacts and proprietary reinvention of hardware and software in this. So do you feel a physical difference when you're playing this versus the SKs?
Yeah, I mean, it just feels very much the same. It responds very like the original Hammonds do. And it's almost impossible to recreate that with a plug-in or something like that. This is back to what was great about Hammond organs is the sound, the feel, just the general approach is fantastic.
So we've done this before, where I ask you for 3 words to describe Hammond organ, but now I'm going to ask you for 3 words to describe the XK5 without thinking off the top of your head. Go.
I'd say responsive, authentic, and brilliant.
Responsive, authentic, and brilliant. We've gotten sexy, we've gotten commanding from other artists, so we're getting a nice spread of what it is. Any words of advice for a young kid that might come across the XK5?
I mean, if a young person can get their hands on this and apply the old thinking process behind what made all the great Hammond players, I think that it's not just another synthesizer or another or if you're a piano player, you can't really convert easily to it. You have to have the Hammond mentality, and I think that's the thing that young people can get into the Hammond mentality. Then I think that is a very important thing.
Wise words from Geoff Downes. Thanks for being with us on HTV.
Always good to see you.
You as well, Geoff. So stay tuned, everybody, for more profiles of artists and more information on the XK5, go get yours now, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching.